That drop did significant damage, bringing Snake down to 44 drones.
It did.
And 2 bases.
I'd say right now, though, Snake's army is dominating this map. All of these Banelings, Zerglings, and Mutalisks really can't be stopped in the open field. BCQT is planting down bunkers and missile turrets. This is the only way BCQT can fight this army. This dropship's going to go down.
Oh, and all those Marines lose their lives.
Man, Snake did a nice job. Snake will not allow this to stand. He cannot allow these...
Oh, and look at these Zerglings go all the way up the ramp and start taking out all the tanks and Marines. Holy crap, BCQT's in a little bit of a problem there. GG is called. Snake takes the win and takes the point. We're going on into the second game. That is great play by Snake. Wow.
Yeah, it was. The way he caught him out of position.
Definitely.
And
More than
he
once,
waited
too.
at just the right moment.
Great games.
Yeah, you want to join in on me?
Definitely.
Or, you know what? I got into a lucky fish game. Do you want to do this, or do you want to do the BCQT
Let's go to BC
game?
if we can. Let's continue the series.
All right, let's do it.
For all the fans watching at home, the thousands in attendance and the millions watching out there at home, let's get ready for IMBA TV action. As we get into it, BCQT fighting Snake right now. Game number 2 about to go down. Not going to play any intros here. We're just going to get right into it. This is the SC2TV.RU Invitational number 1. You're watching it here at Imbalance.tv, where everything is IMBA. BCQT spawning at the top of Zelnaga Caverns as the Blue Terran, and down here at the bottom is Snake piloting the Red Zerg. And why don't you go ahead and take it away, Jim?
All right. Top right-hand corner, BCQT, Blue Terran. Bottom left-hand corner, as Red Zerg, is Snake. Don't know much about Snake. I just know that he looked really good in Game 1.
That's right, he did, and we'll see if BCQT is going to be able to do anything to his build to try to take Snake out earlier, try to do something, you know, to combat him.
As soon as Snake sensed that he had a better army, he went right after BCQT, and he would not allow him to set up. He wouldn't let him build turrets and bunkers and
That's right.
all manner of stuff. And once he got his tanks out of position, when BCQT tried that little attack there at the front of his base and it failed, it seemed like after that, that Snake was just looking to catch BCQT out of position. Now we're seeing a supply depot. Probably we're going to see a barracks. Yes, a barracks built at the top of BCQT's ramp. Standard wall-off that every Terran player likes to use at the top of the ramp when facing Zerg. Now, Snake was able to expand in Game 1, totally uncontested. Let's see if BCQT allows Snake to easily expand. It looks like he wants to do something about it in this game.
Definitely, we do see that SCV hang out there. We see that Snake is up to 300 minerals, sending out this drone now. This Overlord will spot this SCV. Will that change the order here? Yes, it does. Snake adapts quickly and throws down the spawning pool.
Yep, no extractor, though, so we're not going to see fast-speed Zerglings.
That's right.
So this adaptation is far from optimal, McDuffs.
Well, there is the extractor now being placed down, Jim.
Yep. But it is late.
I agree.
BCQT, first fighting unit for BCQT will be a Marine. Orbital command being completed on his command center. 3 SCVs mining from the single refinery. BCQT continues to pump out a second Marine as Snake pokes around, looking to try to expand, but he can't do it. Not without the help of some Zerglings. There's the spawning pool. Only 32 Vespin gassed for Snake, so it's going to be a while before he can get the Zergling speed upgrade. The second building that produces fighting units for BCQT will be a factory. Barracks factory opening for the Serbian Superman. 9-time Craft Cup finalist. That's right, folks. Not 6 times, not 7 times, not even 8 times.
But 9 times.
An incredible 9 times, and we've also got a set of steak knives we can sell with that. Expansion. Snake did nail the expansion. The Zerglings obviously did the job of getting this SCV away. However, BSTQT was able to spot the main base of Snake.
BCQT, I don't think, saw the Roach Warren actually go down.
Good point. Yep, that's correct. He did not. The Roach Warren went down as soon as BCQT's SCV left the main base. Now, obviously, Snake's 4 Zerglings will not get the job done against this force of Marines by BSTQT. We're seeing a tech lab and 2 tech labs, one on the barracks, one on the factory, and an expansion command center for BSTQT. Roach Warren completes. The Zergling speed will be completed in 35 seconds. The Zerglings go in for a poke and back off. No infantry upgrades yet for BSTQT. We're going to see a Helion, which BSTQT really likes to use.
That's for sure.
BSTQT doesn't have the gas yet to get the Blue Flame upgrade. It'll be interesting to see if that is his first upgrade. Scouting SCV for BSTQT. A second Queen for Snake. He spots the expansion. Now he's going to go into the main base. This is going to be big. Will he spot the Roach Warren?
He will see the Roach Warren.
Yes, he will.
And that SCV has done his job.
Now, we're 6.5 minutes into the game, and at this point, BSTQT, having seen the Zerg base, he's pretty sure it's not like there's a spire hidden somewhere, you know what I mean?
But we do see that pre-igniter is going down right now for these Hellions. And we also see that Marauders are being pumped out, so we could see the famed BCQT 4 Hellion and 4 Marauder push.
And because BCQT got the SCV into the main base and saw every single building, he knows there's no hidden buildings around based on what he had created so far. There's no way Zerg could have any additional money.
That's right.
So if we take a look now, Snake, if we take a look at the unit counting stations, we're 7.5 minutes in. Snake's on 27 drones mining from 2 bases and only 1 extractor. Extractors 2 and 3 are just being planted into the ground right now. 6 Zerglings with speed upgrade. One of those Zerglings will spot the second orbital command. 2 Queens. BSTQT, on the other hand, has got 4. That's right, 4 Helions, 5 Marines, 4 Marauders. BSTQT's army is clearly superior to the Zerg army. 6 Roaches have just arrived for Snake, and he's going to need them. And these Helions don't have the Blue Flame up. Yes, they do. They just got the Blue Flame up. So Snake is going to spot that Blue Flame, and here come
Marauders, Marines, and Hellions.
And there's no spine crawlers in the expansion.
Baneling Nest is on the way here from Snake right now as these Roaches push out.
That's bad. The Roaches are off creep. I have no idea what he's trying to pull with these Roaches. He's in trouble, man. He shouldn't have taken them off the creep.
Agreed. Baneling Nest is about to finish.
These Blue Flamers are... Look for them to just run right past. Yes, they are. They run right past the defense, and they're going right after the drones.
Oh, and they get surrounded by some drones and get taken out by the drones without losing a drone. So nice defense. A little bit of a micro fail there from BSTQT's Hellions, but we do have that one Hellion taking out quite a bit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now, Snake is down to 32 drones mining off of 2 bases. BSTQT is at 32 SCVs. Mining off of 2 bases, and we're seeing a factory and a barracks go down, so that'll be 3 barracks, 2 factories. BCQT with 2 orbital commands. Interesting placement of overlords by Snake will make it very tough for BCQT to do a drop that surprises his opponent. Snake should be able to spot every drop, and really nice expansion decision here being made as Snake suicides in just suicided in a Zergling into BSTQT's base. Notice the Marines have both stim pack and combat shield, and now he's going for concussion shell upgrade. Now, we do not have a lair anywhere here.
That's right.
2 hatch.
You see some Zerglings going around the back of BCQT's grassy knoll area, seeing this engineering bay, and 4 of them will try to poke away at this engineering bay. Level 1 attack upgrades going down right now for the infantry units of BSTQT. BSTQT also laying down his expansion command center as Snake decides to push forward.
And a tank just took a big volley shot And that scared all these roaches and all these zerglings, and they're going to back off. 17 zerglings, 12 roaches, 2 queens, 4 snake.
A macro hatch being placed down right now, as well as a third expansion in the third lower area.
Second expansion. 1 main base, 2 expansions.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A third base.
Yep.
Now, destructible rocks being taken out by all these roaches and zerglings. Down it goes. No attack or armor upgrades on the ranged or the melee units. So ranged and melee units are +0, +0.
Level 1 vehicle attack upgrade going down right now for Beastie QT as well.
5 tanks, 15 marines. We see 1 starport, 2 factories, 3 barracks.
Both players sitting on about 90 supply right now.
Now here's a third command center floating forward. And this combination of roaches and zerglings is going to have a hard time dealing with tanks when they're sieged in the ground. Snake is going to have to get those tanks when they're moving. There's no way he'll be able to deal with them when they're in the ground.
That's right. Baneling speed is being researched right now as this layer finished up. Also, a spire being built right now. It's an evolution colony, so we will see some upgrades coming down from the Snake. But this high yield is in effect. Some suicide zerglings getting blasted by those tanks.
An interesting placement of banelings and roaches over by the second expansion or third base. 12 roaches, 13 banelings, 18 zerglings. Both evolution chambers have completed. The melee attack level 1 and the carapace level 1 are being researched. The spire is still about 10 seconds away. I'll tell you what, if Beastie QT gets this base going, I mean, he's got the planetary fortress up now. That's good defense against roaches and zerglings, that planetary fortress. Beastie QT can just push forward with this pack of tanks and marines. He's got more than 24. He's got 24 marines and 6 tanks and 2 medevac dropships.
These marines are upgraded +1 on their attack, and these tanks are also upgraded +1 on their attack.
And the way these tanks are spread out, they're going to be a holy terror. I think Beastie QT is going to absolutely annihilate the Zerg army right here.
We do see Zerglings coming from the back behind the tanks. Roach is engaging in the front.
That's not going to get the job done.
Doesn't look like it.
Beastie QT's army is going to devastate it. And while all this is going on, Beastie QT's gold mineral expansion is just bringing in the cash.
That's right.
Beastie QT's in total command of this game. And Snake loses his third base. So I'm not sure what Snake can do. Beastie QT's running off of 3 bases, one of them a gold mineral expansion. Beastie QT's got 66 harvester units, 7 tanks, 41 marines, 5 medevac dropships, 1 marauder. And again, you know, now at this point, Beastie QT can even get caught with his tanks moving, and he can still win a fight with the Zerg army. So I'm not sure what Snake can pull out. Well, you know, I don't know what tricks Snake may have up his sleeve here. He does have a spire. He does have 1 mutalisk. I don't know what he can do.
Level 2.
What do you think?
Well, we do have level 2 attack upgrade going down and just about finishing up for Beastie QT's vehicles, as well as level 3 attack going down for Beastie QT's infantry. So this is going to be a holy Terran force of pain here coming from Beastie QT. We do have a bunch of mutalisks coming into this high yield. Going to try to take out some of these SCVs, but we do have stemmed up marines, and will cause some major problems for those mutalisks.
There's still 13 of them alive. Beastie going after the add-ons of Beastie QT's barracks.